everybody, welcome to this week's video. This week I wanted to share with you a peel-off base coat that I've tried, and we're going to find out together how effective it is because I'm going to remove this glitter polish that I've put on over the peel-off base coat. I'd also like to review for you some Revlon polishes that I've picked up this week on a good sale. I've swatched them. I haven't actually tried them on my nails, but I've swatched them. So we'll share those also. So I wanted to tell you my story. As someone fairly new to doing my manicures myself, I was very frustrated because I love glitter nail polish, but as you know, it dries like cement on your fingers and it's very difficult to remove even with pure acetone. And when you use pure acetone, you really affect negatively your skin around your nails and your cuticles and your nail bed. It's very harsh. So you can also have a problem if you love dark nail polishes. I really love dark polishes, blacks, dark blues, deep reds. And when you go to remove dark polishes, a lot of times the acetone will remove the polish and spread it onto your fingers, and then you've got staining on your fingers. So I was thinking that this peel-off base coat idea would be a good way to prevent both of those problems, because if you can simply peel the polish off your nail, you're not going to get the staining from the dark, and you're not going to have to rub the glitter so much with acetone to remove it. It would just come right off. Your nails would not have damage. You would save a lot of time. So what I did was go to the store. I picked up a peel-off base coat by Orly. As you can see, it's kind of white in color, kind of gluey in consistency, kind of thin. Smells like glue. It smells like Elmer's glue. And I've also checked out several other brands. There's a Sally Hansen Big Peel-Off, OPI makes a peel-off base coat, and they all look the same. They all look and smell like they're made out of glue. So I'm thinking that paying a lot of money, like $8 or $10 for a bottle of base coat that's primarily glue, is not very good financial sense. There's a lot of advice out there that you can make your own peel-off base coat using half Elmer's glue and half water. So if you really want to go that route. But when I did use this Orly peel-off base coat on my nails and put my glitter polish on over it, I found that within a couple of hours, the whole sheet of nail polish just came right off my nail without much effort at all. I just barely touched it on something and the whole thing came off. So I used it one time, I didn't use it again. Well, then I'd heard some good reports about this base coat. This base coat is called UNT, U-N-T. You can't find it readily in stores. You have to order it off of the internet. You can find it on livelovepolish.com. You can find it on amazon.com. You can also order it direct from the company's website, which is shopunt.com. And I'll link those all for you down in the box down below. So I had decided that I would try this peel-off base coat. And I went shopping, and I just found that on amazon.com, if you bought 2 bottles, and they're $10 per bottle is the regular price, but if you bought 2 bottles of the peel-off base coat, Amazon was also offering you a special where you would get a free gift. Now, they didn't specify what was the free gift. I didn't know what I was getting, but I thought, well, I'm going to pay $20 for 2 bottles wherever I buy it, so I might as well get the free gift. So when it came in the mail, and by the way, these all arrive nicely boxed, but I've taken them out of the boxes just to show you. I received not only the 2 peel-off base coat bottles, but I also received 2 bottles of their polish, which was a nice surprise. This is SY085, a very pretty glitter. Now, I have not tried these yet, so I don't know how they wear or how they go on. And this is SY055, a nice deep blue with a shimmer. So we'll see how those wear. I haven't tried them yet, but I was really happy to get a free gift, and I really thank the company for doing that. I appreciate it. So when I got the UNT base coat in the mail, I put a thin coat on my nails, and I put just a regular cream polish on. And a couple of days later, I thought I'd try to remove it. And I could not peel it off. I really I put oil around the edges. I tried prying it, and it was stuck on there. It was not going to remove. So I did have to use my regular acetone-free nail polish remover to remove that manicure. So this time I thought, well, I'm going to apply 2 coats. So I did. I put 2 generous coats. This dries very quickly, and as soon as it was dry, I chose Deborah Lippmann Across the Universe for my glitter nail polish. I've wanted to try this for a long time, but I, wasn't looking forward to having to remove it. And so here it is over the peel-off base coat. It's been on for about 3 days now. And this feels to be on my nails pretty well. It doesn't feel like it's about to slide off like my nails did when I used the Orly. And we're going to find out together just how well it removes, because I'm going to try and remove one of these right now on camera. So let's see how this does. Okay. Now I did not oil this. I'm having a bit of trouble with this one. Let's try this other one. Let me see if I can get one started. And pardon me, I'm going to put my glasses on while I try to get this going here. Okay, it is coming up. I'm having to put some pressure on my nail, but it is coming up. So I've got my orange stick. It's coming up. Now this is over 2 coats of the UNT, and then you can see it's kind of a rubbery layer there under this polish. Okay, well it's not peeling up in one sheet like I might have liked or might have expected, but I think if I work on it, I can get it off. So that's a lot better than trying to scrub with acetone to remove my polish. Yeah, it is coming up it's chipping up. And to me that's acceptable. I mean, I don't need it to come off all in one sheet. And I did put 2 very thick layers on here of the base coat. So get you if you want to try this, use your orange stick to peel it off. Don't use a metal implement because you might damage your nail bed and your nail itself. So it's going to take a little bit of chipping to peel that off, but I would prefer doing this than have to scrub and rub with acetone. So I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the removal. I'll do that later on my own. So I guess the moral of that experiment is that yes, it will come off, not as easily as I had hoped, but I do not want to use acetone remover. Normally I use a non-acetone nail polish remover. Much easier on my nails and much better for my fingers. Hi, I'm back. Well, I just spent literally an hour removing my Deborah Lippmann Across the Universe glitter nail polish with this so-called peel-off base coat. This does not peel off. I've tried it with 1 layer. I've tried it with 2 thick layers. The polish chipped off at best, and I had to resort to using nail polish remover to take off about half of it. And I'm sorry, but this base coat does not get a recommendation from me. I give it a big thumbs down. It did not work. So we can move right along. I'd like to share with you some Revlon polishes that I was able to pick up this week. My local Walgreens had a nice sale. They were $1.99 a piece. So I couldn't resist. I bought 8 new colors, and I'd like to review them for you. Let's see. The first one I'd like to share is called, this is my favorite of the bunch. This is called Iced Mauve, and it's a very pretty light rose. 2 coats on the swatch stick. I could have done 1. It was very great for coverage. Very nice color. So that's Iced Mauve. The next one I'd like to share, let's see. This is also a very nice covering one, and the color is very pretty. It's a bluish purple, It's called Enchanting. And as you can see, it's a very pretty, unusual shade of purple, kind of a bluish purple. Very nice, goes on very nicely, nice formula. One coat or maybe two coats. That's Enchanting. Now we have another purple here. Not quite as good coverage as the other one I just showed you. This is called Hypnotic. It's one of the newer releases from this year. It's kind of a frost. That's two coats on the swatch stick there. And as you can see, it's more of a pinkish purple. So a little thinner, a little less coverage, a little more sheer than Enchanting, but very pretty nonetheless. So that is Hypnotic. Okay. Next we have a very pretty bright pink. It's called Plum Seduction. It's also a little bit sheer. That's two coats on the swatch stick. Plum Seduction. This is one of my favorites out of this batch that I bought. This is called Teak Rose. And it's just a beautiful muted color. The coverage is great with this one. It's a little more color than you would expect to find when you're looking at something that's like a neutral family. It's a little nicer, darker color. But it's not bright like a neon, so it's very nice to wear just about any place. You can wear it to work or wear it around the house, wherever you want to wear it out, shopping. Just a great color for any event. That is Teak Rose. And we have a pretty pink here. This is called Koi. It's a nice opaque, whitish, light pink. Koi. That's two coats on the swatch stick. It probably could have used a third coat. It's a little thin on the application, but it's very nice nonetheless. And I also picked up a couple of the Transforming Effects top coats. This is called Pink Glaze. I swatched them by themselves. I didn't swatch them over anything. So this is Pink Glaze. A nice pink that you could put over pink or over white, even over blue to give it a little pop. Pink Glaze. And this is the one that I actually went into the store to buy. It's a holographic pearls. It's a scattered holographic top coat. And I'm sure this is going to work very well for me to transform any color into a nice rainbow hued holographic. When I feel like a little fun, this is going to come in handy. So that is holographic pearls. Very nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review of my new Revlon purchases. And I'm sorry I didn't have better news to report on this UNT base coat. I don't know that I'll ever use it again. I may use it under a dark just to see how it does. But it was not very good with the glitters. So I'll probably be doing videos on Sundays, so once a week. And we'll see you next week with new information on nail polish. So take care. Good night.